What's up, guys? I wanted to jump on here because I wanted to share with you my why. My why as to why I do what it is that I do. Now, a lot of you guys know that back in 2017, I started Breakthrough Tutoring. But my tutoring career started well before that. Actually, back in 2009, while I was studying engineering at the University of Akron. At the time, I was just looking at trying to pick up some extra work to make a little bit of money, and I stumbled into the tutoring department. But I found that I really found my niche there. Started working with students and even adults in all levels of math, guys. And what I found there immediately shook me to my core. Almost every student that I was working with came in and told me the same thing. I'm dumb. I'm slow at math. I'm a slow processor. I'm not math-minded. I can't do this. Every single one. And it only took me a little bit of time to figure out why this was. Their teachers, their parents, and their grades were all screaming that to them. And eventually, guys, they joined the choir themselves, and they started telling themselves the exact same thing. Once that idea was implanted in their minds, it was truth, right? And what these students did was they created a prison for themselves in their own mind. This couldn't change. This was the way that it was. And it broke my heart, guys. It really did. It shook me to my core that these people, these students, were limiting themselves when they had so much potential. And it was in that moment that I realized that these students needed somebody. They needed a coach that was going to show them that it was possible. They needed a coach that was going to encourage them and motivate them to keep pushing through those hard challenges and to continue pushing towards their goal. They needed somebody, guys, that was going to go ahead and help them develop a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset that they placed themselves in. And guys, they needed somebody to challenge them, to push them outside of their comfort zone so that they could go ahead and grow and change and adapt and become a new student, right? These students needed that, and I knew that in that moment, that's what I needed to do. I knew that the world wanted this as well. I might specialize in teaching kids math, guys, but I want to help your kids become independent problem solvers that don't quit, that don't stop when they are confronted with a challenge, right? We want them to be independent and we want them to bust down through barriers, okay? Now, I know, guys, that along my journey, there were people that poured energy and motivation and courage into me to help me step outside the cultural norms and start my own tutoring business. And I know that it's going to be my gift to the world, to your kids, to help them realize the same thing. They need courage, they need motivation, they need determination. And I'm here to help them, right? Every step of the way. And I want to thank those that have supported me and encouraged me on my journey. And I'm dedicated. If your son or daughter is going to come to me and give me their best, I am always going to be here to help them. Thank you guys again for encouraging me on my journey, and I can't wait to see what your kids do on theirs. All right, guys, we'll talk to you in the next one.